Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again on the reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, to continue the journey of Transformers Prime, and I realize I'm contradicting myself right now. I have a Flash beanie and a Spider-Man shirt on. I'm not sure why, but they're both red, so it is what it is. Anyways, Transformers Prime, Season 1, Episode 22, Stronger, Faster. I think that was the title, or is it Faster, Stronger? One of those. It's one of those two titles. I think it's Stronger, Faster. Anyways, so last week's episode, very fascinating because the idea of there's these devices, these capsules that have different information that were created way back in the early days of Cybertron or whatever. And one of them gets, like all the memory or whatever inside one of them gets into Bulkhead, and it's a way to create artificial energon, which is crazy because that's a huge thing if we were able to actually get all that information to continue the show. Unfortunately, things unfold and we don't get it. Like, right, all of it's gone pretty much. Like, they got some of the transcription, so maybe they could figure it out. But I think it was a very interesting plot point. It wasn't the best episode, but I will say it was pretty fascinating in terms of introducing these devices that could hold that kind of information and what other devices out there have information and what exactly is the information that they're withholding that, you know, needs to hopefully be discovered, hopefully by not Decepticons. So I'm not really sure. Miko really was making a lot of bad decisions. Then again, Miko makes a lot of bad decisions in general. This is a typical trope for Miko to make bad decisions. So it's not too surprising that she did what she did in terms of pulling Bulkhead away and trying to get him to remember her when, you know, there's more important things going on at the moment. Don't worry, we'll figure it out because it's Transformers Prime. They're not going to do a major catastrophe level type thing in the show, right? To where he's like, Bulkhead dies or doesn't remember anybody and he goes away. And it's possible, but I don't think they're going to do that in this show. But watch them surprise me. Watch them go, you know what? We're going to surprise you and reveal, yeah, we will do something like that. Who knows? But anyways, guys, let's move into now. Season 1, Episode 22 of the show. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
Hey, Ratchet, is that synthetic energon?
Well,
wait, what?
yes.
It works.
Well,
Me.
Our severely outnumbered warriors have been rapidly burning through our stockpile of late. As the Decepticon army continues to run us ragged and grind us down. If we can successfully produce a synthetic form,
yeah,
we can manufacture all the energy we'll ever need.
The Decepticons are desperately scouting for new deposits to mine.
Yep.
Autobots, roll out.
And be careful, no one get injured. Really? His eyes are green still.
More than fine.
Uh-oh.
Energy
What?
efficiency is up 30%?
Something tells me that energon he injected himself with is gonna backfire.
Here comes air support.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, that was cool.
We're always outnumbered. We need that energon.
Don't be a fool.
He's gonna try anyways. And he's gonna come in and beat the shit out of all of them. Told you. Yep, here he comes. Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna backfire. That energon. Damn. He's still going. He's still going. Jesus. Straight up murder, man. He don't give a fuck. Hooah.
Hey, little fella.
He's not himself anymore.
All right, what's your secret? I thought the formula was...
Incomplete? Not anymore.
I question the wisdom of using yourself as a test subject.
Optimus, you didn't see Ratchet out there.
It might go too far.
Outnumbered though we may be, old friend. We need a warrior in the laboratory right now. I don't want to hurt you, Ratch.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I said, come at me.
Wait, I just now got it. This is their version of steroids.
Been faster.
Yeah, this is steroids, 100%. Their version of it.
Muscle car. I need to be at the top of
Oh my god.
game.
Yeah, exactly. He's getting addicted.
This mission is unlikely to require medical expertise.
But you never know if it may require additional firepower.
They shouldn't have let him out. This is bad. He's just going in. He doesn't care. Oh, that shot. That was good. Uh-oh. You gonna hit him? Okay, yeah, he's gonna hit him.
I won't ask you a second time. Where is Megatron?
He's going Batman right now.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Ratchet, what are you doing?
Getting results.
Autobots do not inflict harm unless all other options have been exhausted.
You didn't just happen to discover Megatron's current location, did you? Well, I did. Com is what lost us Cybertron. Cons of
Shit.
abortion.
A direct assault on the Decepticons would only provoke retaliation.
Just ask Cliffjumper. Oh, I forgot. He couldn't be here today.
That's it.
Fuck.
You're such a big, strong bot.
Oh, shit.
You're soft.
I am confining you to base until further notice.
Surprised he actually is going. What is he doing? He's just walking in.
I was wondering when you might show.
Hooah.
Well,
Him.
for Cybertron!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I've been a fool.
Yeah, you were. He's leaking.
Doctor to doctor.
Oh,
I
shit.
must say,
No,
your
no.
contribution to the Decepticon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you get rid of that shit. Come on, you got this. Ooh, you're stuck now.
I'm going to destroy it.
Good. Smart. Even more leaking? What?
I didn't intend to hurt anyone. I just wanted so badly to
Help us. You did lead us to a much-needed energon supply.
Oh, good.
And for that, we should all be thankful. Let us take comfort in the fact that you were able to dispose of the quantity that remained.
Ah, shit. Honestly, I'm shocked. I really am, because I wasn't expecting the opening of this episode to start with Ratchet working on synthetic energon, because I literally talked in the intro how last episode, the synthetic energon and everything, and Bulkhead was doing all the calculations and all that. I wasn't expecting the opening of this one to start with it, and he already has a version. Now, it's not great, because there is some backfiring. I'm like, yeah, something's going to happen here, because he injects himself with it. He's like, I have to do more. So Ratchet tests it on himself. His eyes go green, and then he starts to get stronger, faster, which is the title. Literally, he was getting stronger and faster, and it clicked a little too late for me personally. I wish it would have hit sooner. This is their version of basically steroids, essentially. Like, that's what they were trying to do in a sense. But I think also too, it's not just that simply. It's also the fact that this version of Energon is altering the minds, which Megatron doesn't care, because as we see at the end of the episode, there's one little drop which they can possibly mass produce and give to their warriors, which is going to backfire on all of them because Ratchet made it. So whatever bad happens later on with potentially Megatron giving his warriors, his soldiers, whatever, from on the Decepticon side, this synthetic energon that Ratchet made, it's going to backfire because Ratchet made it in the first place. He should never have brought it out. He should never have tested himself. He should never have went that far, because him being out in the field, and they actually got a lot of actual genuine energon, which is good, from Ratchet finding the location by torturing that one bot. But all the compounding facts is that Ratchet should have never made it in the first place, or should have never have tested it on himself and then gave it to basically Megatron and them for potentially mass producing it. There's a lot of layers to all of this going on. But seeing Ratchet kind of go down the path he did, and yes, he's getting stronger, he's getting faster, but he's not himself anymore. He's losing himself in the process. When he went through the portal, when Optimus said, you're basically stuck at base, you're going to be there till further notice. When he walked in, fine. Like, really? Because I was expecting him to say no and run off, but no, he came right back through and slammed Bulkhead and then ran away. Now, something was said in this episode that was very, very interesting. Because you wonder how true the comments that Ratchet made to Optimus especially, while under the influence, I guess, of the synthetic energon, he actually believes, right? He was mentioning how, you're not willing to put human life at risk by going after Megatron and them at times, but you're willing to put us in danger. And then Cliffjumper, he referenced Cliffjumper. Let's ask him, oh wait, I forgot, he couldn't be here today. Of course, RC was about to fucking kill him. Well, she would have tried. I think Ratchet would have took her out, but still. It was very interesting. There was a lot of things that he was saying that I wonder if he truly believes it, or if they're going to chalk it up to that was just the synthetic energon talking, or are they going to have a conversation later on when this synthetic energon comes back into the fold with Megatron potentially mass producing it because the little drop. Will this conversation be brought up again? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it will. But I think it was very fascinating that Ratchet was saying these things. I'm like, it's kind of brutal, but at the same time, I wonder how, if this is truly how he feels, or if, like I said, if it's just the drugs talking. So, the action scenes with Ratchet were fantastic. They were some of the best that we've actually seen in the show, in my opinion. There's been some great action scenes in this show, but I feel like specifically him mowing down, especially saving RC at the beginning when he first shows up and showing off his new abilities, or his basically new Ratchet. He's demolishing Decepticons like they're nothing. But then we start to see he's starting to shred and kill them a little bit. And then he's torturing one, of course, getting the information where Megatron is and a positive energon. But he was losing himself. But man, the action scenes were good. They were, but he was going too far. And it also was bringing into question the kind of limits and the protocol that Optimus put in place for the Autobots to not overstep. And Ratchet, of course, was doing it all the time, pretty much. I really enjoyed how they handled the progression of it, too, with Ratchet kind of slowly losing his mind. Because I'm like, there has to be some sort of backfire, because when they said he was getting stronger and faster, I'm like, well, maybe it's going to deplete, and then he'll be completely weak and he can't move. But no, they made it to where, yes, he's getting stronger and faster, but he's now not himself anymore. And then, of course, he goes up against Megatron, and there's his match. Megatron was hurt it, was hit in the face, surprised, but then he was able to overturn Ratchet pretty fast, proving that Ratchet, even though yes, he is definitely stronger and faster, he's a new Ratchet with the synthetic energon and the steroids, he's still not up to par for Megatron. He can't do it. And also, I want to mention this too. Ratchet in his whole discussion, or basically rant to Optimus and to all of them, he mentions that Optimus had an opportunity to take out Megatron several times, but chose not to. But that's his limit. But the question is, if Optimus would have stepped over the line and killed Megatron, just saying if, there'd be no show, first of all, I don't think. Maybe there would be, it just wouldn't be the same because Megatron would be dead. But if he would have done this, how would this have affected the Autobot movement, and specifically the Decepticon movement, in terms of the storylines and everything, if Megatron wasn't here? I think Starscream would be kind of the one that's kind of in the lead and everything, kind of the focus. Which, by the way, we haven't seen Starscream in a bit. You notice that? It's been, I think, 2 episodes now. So he's off on his own. We're not sure what he's doing. I bet they're building that up to where we're going to find out what he's doing. But, I mean, don't know. But man, this was definitely a fascinating episode. And the title was like really giving no indication of what this episode was going to be about. So I'm surprised that of the episode we got, because there was no real indication of what it could be based on the title. So I was happy about that. So overall, had a good time with this episode. And so yeah, they have a pretty decent deposit of Energon, so that's good for them. But also Ratchet is still going to work on the synthetic Energon, which if he pulls this off, it's going to change everything in the show. So I'm guessing it may never happen, or if it does, they're going to have to find a way to alter and make it to where there's still some sort of threat, because if they can make synthetic Energon, then the Autobots are really not too bad of at a disadvantage. They're really basically just going around and making sure the Decepticons are not hurting people or whatever they're doing. If they can get a hold of synthetic Energon and they don't need Energon anymore, you know? So there's that whole place. They got to make sure if they go that route, they got to make sure that they maintain the storylines, because the Energon issue is kind of throughout. It's kind of the one of the main plots. Maybe not so much the focus in every episode, but it's still there, and they made a point to highlight it specifically here in this episode. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode of Transformers Prime. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.